Hello, we're Team Savage. The theme of this competition is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. What we would like to accomplish is gain the most points by following the rules laid out in the ME 2110 Rules Handbook. We have 8 minutes to complete this task. The 4 main objectives of the machine are to earn the most points by defeating the Black Knight, collecting shrubbery, launching holy hand grenades of Antioch into the Beast Lair, and retrieving the Holy Grail. Here are the components of the competition. First is the Black Knight, which in the competition is a black chew toy, and in the movie is an actual Black Knight. This Black Knight needs to leave our home zone in order to avoid losing 13 points. Next is Shrubbery. Shrubbery in the competition are tennis balls, but in the movie they're actual shrubs. Each shrubbery collected is worth 7 points. Holy hand grenades. The holy hand grenades in the competition are ping pong balls, but in the movie they're actual grenades. These points are acquired exponentially. So if you get 1 grenade, it's 1 point, 2 grenades is 3 points, 3 grenades is 9 points, and 4 grenades are 27 points. And if you successfully leave the blast zone, you will double your points. The Beast Lair. This is where the holy hand grenades are aimed to be distributed, and it spins while the competition is taking place. In the movie, it's an actual cave, and the beast is a bunny. The Holy Grail. In the competition, the Holy Grail is a small cup, but in the movie, it's a magical object. The points system works so that if you retrieve half of the Holy Grail, you gain 10 points, but if you retrieve the full Holy Grail, you get 30 points. This is the home zone. In it we have 8 shrubbery, 4 on each side, and the Black Knight is directly in front of the starting zone. The arena is set up so that 4 devices are set up all around the Beast Lair. There are 4 Black Knights, and there are a total of 16 shrubbery. The starting volume for your device needs to be 1 foot by 1.5 feet by 2 feet. Here are a few of our planning tools. This is our house of quality. The triangles represent a weak relationship, the hollow circles represent a medium relationship, and the solid circles represent a strong relationship. Some of our most important engineering requirements are programmable central controller, because each task needs to be autonomous without human intervention, and a sturdy base so that our device does not tip over. Here are the weights of each target that we are trying to accomplish. The strongest being has to withstand 250 tests. The wood needs to cost less than $25, and the application needs to be a real-time application. Here's our spec sheet. Some of the most important requirements are: it must score points to complete tasks, and it needs to be smaller than 12 by 24 by 18 inches. Without this requirement, we will be disqualified from the competition. The second part of our spec sheet includes safety, which means that we should have no projectiles, and it cannot damage the arena, and it needs to be recyclable. So after the competition, we will return all the parts to the class. Next is the function tree. The function tree breaks down the overall operation of the device. It needs to complete all the tasks in the 8-minute requirement mark, and it needs to run as a program, and needs to be easily set up. For example, it needs to collect shrubbery, launch arms, deliver the Holy Grail, deliver the holy hand grenades of Antioch, and defeat the Black Knight. And to the right are the different subsections of those different tasks. Here are some concept ideas. Design 1. Design 1 removes the Black Knight, collects shrubbery on both sides, and launches grenades. It does not go for the Holy Grail. Design 2. Design 2 removes the Black Knight, collects shrubbery on one side, launches grenades, and does not collect the Holy Grail. Design 3. Design 3 removes the Black Knight, collects shrubbery on both sides, launches grenades, and does attempt to retrieve the Holy Grail. Design 4. Design 4 removes the Black Knight, collects shrubbery on both sides, launches grenades, and does not attempt to retrieve the Holy Grail. Design 5. Design 5 removes the Black Knight, collects shrubbery, launches grenades, and does not attempt to retrieve the Holy Grail. This is our evaluation matrix to decide the best design. The requirements are the number of energy sources needed for it to work, 1 is considered many, and 5 is considered few. The robustness of the design, time to set up the device for launch, chance of the subsystem to become entangled with the other subsystems of the device, the size of the subsystem compared to the size of the overall device, durability of the subsystem. 0 is considered nothing, 1 is bad, 2 is barely passable, 3 is okay, 4 is good, and 5 is great. You can see the following scores at the bottom. Next is the collection of shrubbery. You can see the scores also on the bottom. Next is destroying the Beast Slayer with the Holy Hand Grenades of Antioch. The scores are on the bottom. Retrieving the Holy Grail. Notice that Design 3 is the only device that attempts to retrieve the Holy Grail. Here are the totals of each evaluation. Design 1 comes in 5th place, Design 2 comes in 3rd place, Design 3 in 2nd place, Design 4 in 4th place, and Design 5 in 1st place. In case you forget what the designs look like, here's another evaluation matrix with the totals on the bottom. Design 5 was chosen because of its highest score in the evaluation matrix. Here are the different views of Design 5. Preliminary results were taken to test our design. The Black Knight has an 85% success rate, the Shrubbery Collection is 99% success rate, Holy Hand Grenade is 95% success rate, and collecting the Holy Grail is 15% success rate. So how does it work?